Hi everyone, just Peter here explaining to you a little bit about the Tuesday running sessions. The running sessions are really important to increase your speed. It's an interval session, so what I really wanted to make sure of today is to explain to you guys to take your time on your recoveries. So if you need to walk your recovery, then walk it, but the idea behind it is that we want you on your effort to be running 5-10% quicker than what you're trying to train for, whether it's your 5K time, your 10K time, your half marathon or your marathon. You want to work harder in those efforts, make sure that you recover well, and then you increase for that effort again. And what that does is it means that you're increasing your cadence, so you're running faster for that time. One, you're getting used to that speed, and you're also getting used to increasing your cadence. So from a physio and a podiatry point of view, we see most of the injuries when people do slow, long runs, especially when you start out to run and your bone and your ligaments and your tendons haven't conditioned yet, and then you just incline with these massive, long, slow runs. So it means your cadence is low. That means you get lots more vertical oscillation, a lot more heavy loading for your ankles and your knees, and the tendons and the bone's not ready for that. So the intervals are designed to, one, get you used to the speed that you're trying to run at, and two, getting your cadence up, which will help you reduce your injuries. So in tomorrow's session especially, it's a good session where you're going to be working and recovering. Focus on getting used to what is that speed that you want to run at for your park runs or your other runs as well. And our goal at the sessions is to make sure that it's a hard session, but the next day you should still be able to do a recovery run or still run. If the next day you can't run because you're so dead from our session, then you've gone way too hard, yeah? So just make sure you train within your own limitations. Don't train too hard. If you've got questions, ask me, and then we'll work through the running drills. And every week we'll just pick up on a little different technical technique thing with your running that we're looking at. So this week we're definitely focusing on your recovery and your cadence. So making sure that those steps are coming through quicker and that you focus on running that little bit quicker than what you want for your race pace. I've just attached a couple of videos to explain to you guys about slower cadence and vertical oscillation. So the slower you run, the more vertical oscillation you get. And also then when you're running a little bit faster, how it increases your cadence. Can't wait to see you guys. Have a great day. In this video, I'm running at a cadence of 159 at 12 Ks an hour. And what you'll see is that I would get a lot more bouncing up and down because I'm running slower, which is what we call vertical oscillation. And then if you look at this graph here of my shoes, you'll see how asymmetrical I am. So I've got a way further heel strike or splayed heel strike on my left side compared to on my right side. And when we go on to the video of me running 16 Ks an hour, my vertical oscillation gets less, but also the way that I'm striking the ground gets a lot more economical. So what we want to do at running on Tuesday nights is to help you guys run more efficiently, focus at getting a little bit more symmetrical. No one can be perfectly symmetrical, but if I run at a cadence of 159 for 41 Ks, then I'm likely to get an Achilles or a shin splints injury, just because there is such a asymmetry there. So that's why I work on my cadence, especially on my long, slower runs, that I don't slow down my cadence. So have a think about this at tomorrow night session, trying to increase that cadence and then taking your time on your recovery.